10-minute workout 5.1. Yes, and now we're seeing the introduction of kettlebells, slow introduction of kettlebells, because we're building you up, teaching you the right form, the right technique before we start going on to the complicated stuff, because we need to build that foundation regardless of your experience with them. Take your time and get them right. 10-minute workout, there's only 6 exercises this morning. 6 exercises, which means hopefully you're going to be flying through the rounds a lot quicker, okay? And it keeps you spurred on rather than 10 exercises it's going to take all day. How it's going to work, you should be warm. If you're unrecorded, you should be warm by now. We're going to use this next part as phase 2 of the warm-up. I'm going to show you each one of the 6 exercises, but after each one, I want you to demo them, okay? To yourself, not demo them. I'm going to demo them, you're going to practice them. Make sure you listen to me, make sure you watch me, and look out for the key points. The first exercise is, who's that with the nightmare broadband connection, ding-donging off and on? It's not putting me off at all. High knees times 20 is your first exercise. Write that down. Once you've written it down, watch me. So times 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My knees on high knees, I'm not just lifting them, I'm trying to take them as high as I can. This part here, that's the core. I'm nice and tall, nice and proud. I'm driving my arms explosively and I'm going for it, okay? Do them properly. And don't yawn at me on live, for goodness sake, right? Let's go for it. I want 20 high knees now, okay? Waking yourselves up, for goodness sake. Good. Fantastic. So again, we're pulling the knees up. Imagine you're trying to knee yourself on the chin rather than bring the leg up behind you. Next exercise is our kettlebell swing times 10. Write that down. So your kettlebell, I'm not going to go through in depth, I've done that in the last circuit. Your kettlebell, the weight you choose is going to be specific to you, that's your choice. Don't pick something too light, but don't pick something too heavy that it turns into a strength workout, okay? I want to keep the speed up. You should not have to put the kettlebell down for a rest before you complete the 10 kettlebell swings. That's right, okay? So I'm picking it up, always pick it up with good form, nice and tall, nice and proud, nice and whatever. Knees are soft, okay? And I'm pushing my hips back, snapping them forward. So you can see, look at the hips. You can see that distinct snap. You can hear the breathing. That is what we're after. Make sure you're only going to about here. Squeeze the armpits in. Don't go all the way back too far. That's a common mistake. Make sure you're not squatting down and doing a front raise, squatting down, doing a front raise. It's hips back. Okay, by pushing our hips back, you should feel the hamstrings, glutes and lower back stretch out. Catapult, that's where the power is. That is what should be driving it. Again, the one thing I'll always say to you, when your kettlebell swinging forwards, if you let it go from any point now, it should fly forwards. If it's going to go up, and you'll know what I mean, because you'll feel where the forces are being applied. If it's going to go up into the sky, you're doing it wrong. You're not snapping the hips, you must be lifting it, and that's wrong. And again, another common mistake. If you let that go, you should think that is going to go hurtling forward into my TV screen or window or wall. Next exercise is press-ups on the kettlebell, and it's only 5. So you're going to have to be quick with the transitions here. So I'm going to put my kettlebell down. Make sure it's nice and sturdy as best it can be. You'll find that yourself, okay? I'm going to go for 5 press-ups. 1, 2 on one side, 5, and then 5 on the other. So write that down. Press-ups, 5 and 5, or whatever it means to you. So 5 on the right arm, 5 on the left arm, one hand on the kettlebell. Just by having one arm slightly raised, you're going to feel it a lot more, okay? We're going to be getting more of a stretch on that raised arm. Good, okay, practice that now, please. At least 3 per arm. I want you to make sure you're happy. Why are we practicing it? Because the 10-minute workout's fast, okay? I don't want you coming up to this exercise for the first time and then realizing your kettlebell's all over the shop. So we practice it now so that we can go hell for leather, okay? So again, while everybody else is practicing, press up. Again, it can be done full or on the knees. Next exercise is a kettlebell lunge. It's a normal bodyweight lunge, except now we're picking up this kettlebell, holding it at chest height, just like a goblet squat, and it's 1, and it's 2. Do not be lazy because your arms are getting tired and start doing this, okay? If I see that on live, you'll be named and shamed. Pull it up, hold it up chest tight, keep the chest proud, keep the shoulder blades back, okay? And we're adding a little bit of weight to our body weight lunge, okay? So it's no longer body weight. Happy with that? We're going to be doing 10. Now, before someone asks the question, that's 5 per leg, 10 in total. 1, 2, happy? Yep, good. Fifth exercise is fast alternative leg raises. I like this one, but this one's only effective if you do it properly. So look, hit my upper body. I'm not just going like this, am I? I'm punching up, so the whole upper body is off the ground as well. Your whole body's lifting up. Arms up, punch. 2, 3, and you're doing 10. Give me 4 of them. I want to see them. If you're on the grass, boo-hoo, it's wet out there. Right, okay. So again, you're not just trying to touch your feet, you're trying to push both up towards the sky, okay? So make sure when you're at the top, you should only feel like your lower back's on the ground. Really push, because you're going to feel it. Relax there, everybody. Good. You will really feel that final reach activating the core, okay? And that's the difference between someone that blasts those reps out real quick and someone that does it properly, okay? You're going to feel it and you're going to get a lot more from it. Exercise number 6 is, of course, because it just has to be burpees, okay? Burpees with no jump. Why no jump? Because it speeds it up a bit. Okay, let me show you. Please pay attention. Don't roll your eyes because you don't know what a burpee is. We're going to jump out all the way. See that? Legs straight, body straight, core tight, butt squeezed. Jump in, no jump. Just like a kettlebell swing, when you stand up, lock out, okay? So it looks like this. Stand up tall, stand up proud. Give me 3, I'll be gentle. So on recorded, you're obviously going to have the integrity to practice. Everybody else on live is doing it. Good. That's it, everybody. So jumping those feet out to full press up position, okay? That's the only way we do a burpee, because if anything else, it's crap, okay? Right, okay. Donna's walked away. Right, are we happy with that, everybody? Happy with the exercises? Good to go. Fantastic. Again, it's important, and you're going to get me explaining these exercises for the kettlebells quite often until I'm happy everybody on live is starting to pick it up, okay? And like I say, we'll start doing dedicated kettlebell classes once everybody's technique on the basic swing gets there, because it's going to take a bit of time and practice. Plus, also, for a lot of people, just throwing one kettlebell exercise in can be a hell of a lot more intense. Right, set yourself up. You'll see I've got 2 kettlebells. I've got a 12, I've got a 16. I've got the luxury of such. I'm not going crazy heavy. It's been a while since I've done kettlebells also, okay? I'm not going to kick my arse. So I'm going to push myself hard. For the swings, I'm going to be using the 16. Just putting the 12 there. I might use the 12, but I don't know if I will. But the point is, choose one that's going to give you the best of both worlds. It's going to be tough, but it's not going to be slowing you down, okay? Like I say, you shouldn't have to put that kettlebell down on lunges because the kettlebell's too heavy, because then it is too heavy. Stand by, set yourself up. Time to get the show on the road. 30 seconds and we're beginning, everybody. Set yourself up. Now remember, the 10-minute workout, you are working at your own pace. You're doing all 6 exercises in order as you've written them down, and you're trying to do as many rounds as you can in 10 minutes. It's down to you to push yourself as hard as you can. The first run through, I'll be explaining the exercises and the key points of the exercises. However, I'll stop it because obviously you're going to be in a different place to me. 5 seconds and it's 20 high knees. 3, 2, 1, go. Then we're straight into 10 kettlebell swings from the side, hips back, snap them forwards, hips back, snap them forward. Keep that lower back tight, keep that core tight. Make sure you're not going back too far. Make sure you're not bending the knees excessively. Once you've done your 10, place the kettlebell down safely, put your hand on it, 5 press-ups one side. 5 press-ups the other side, highest quality press-ups, it's still chest to floor, everybody. Good. And then it's kettlebell lunges. Pick the kettlebell up by the horns, chest height. So a bit slower, a bit more focused. Do not let that kettlebell drop. Keep it high, pulled in, chest height. Ten in total. Great work. We're all working at our own pace. Don't pace me. Okay, do not pace me. After that, fast alternative leg raises. You should be working at your own pace. All out, flat out. You're not pacing yourself. If you are, you're doing it wrong. And then after these, burpees. And that is the last time I'm going to call the exercises out. Stand up tall. Squeeze the butt. All out, flat out. If you're struggling to breathe pretty soon and your muscles are burning, then you're working at the right intensity for the 10-minute workout. As soon as you've done your 10 burpees, you're back to high knees, back to the start. Highest quality reps, always. Don't care how tired you are, especially when you start swinging this kettlebell around. Do not do it with crap form. Understand? Work hard, concentrate. Don't pace it, everybody. All out, flat out. This is a quick workout. Lunges, highest quality. Remember, this workout is all in the head, because after a minute or two, you're physically challenged. And it's your head that keeps pushing you on. To make this workout effective, you have to push through it at max intensity, okay? Don't try, you can hear me, can't even speak. Don't try to pace it. Don't give in to the discomfort. It's a short-lived session. If you get to the end and you think, oh, I could probably win a little bit harder there, then you've failed. Okay, you have failed. So all out, flat out, keep grinding. Let's get it done, everybody. Come on, let's go. Good. Five minutes left, just over. You should be flying through the rounds. Again, if you're at this point and you're not struggling in any way, you ain't pushing it hard enough. Doesn't matter how fit you are, this should be all out, your max effort, as I do, God knows how many kettlebell swings. High quality reps, especially when you've got a weight in your hand. Make sure when you're placing the kettlebell down and you're picking it up, you do so with good form, because it's that when you're not exercising and you're just relaxed, picking it up and down, that's when you hurt yourself. Keep going, everybody. Keep that switch. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. Remember, get to the end knowing there was no point in which you could have possibly have pushed yourself harder. Keep going. 3 minutes. Last few minutes, everybody. Take it up a notch. All out. Where are you going to lose time? Transitions. Okay, you're going to take a wee breath. Don't. When you change exercises, throw yourself in to that first rep, and trust me, it'll carry on. So when you start taking stops that's unnecessary, you'll not stop taking them. Come on, let's go. 1 minute, 40 seconds. Don't stop. Come on, everybody. Keep digging deep. That's what we're here for. That's what makes it 10 minutes. Otherwise, it's not really a workout. If your lungs are burning, your muscles are screaming at you, good. You're doing it right. 50 seconds. Do not stop. Do not have a breather. Learn to push yourself mentally. This body is able to do a lot more than it lets on. Trust me. So push it. Realize for yourself. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Stop. Walk around. Breathe. Shake your arms out. If you don't have much space, walk in a circle. If you don't have any space, walk on the spot. Either way, pause. One big breath in with a pause, 2 big breaths out with a pause. Keep that going, and you'll find yourself back to some form of normality pretty quickly. Okay, how was that? I hope it was good. Anyway, again, depending on where you're at with picking these workouts up, we have started to introduce kettlebells. Really? Have we? They are going to be getting introduced slowly. You are going to hear me explain the form technique a lot. And again, we've got a broad range of fitness levels. Brand new people to kettlebells, some people that have done them before, pros. But again, I think it just takes something for everybody to take a step back, focus on your form and technique, chill out a bit with it, practice it in your own time, okay? Practice the movement patterns. in your own time, even if it's without a kettlebell. The more you do it, little and often, the quicker you'll get better at it, the quicker we can start doing a lot more fancier stuff. 10 minutes, you should now feel like reviewing that workout. Was there any point I could have pushed myself harder? If the answer's yes, it was probably during the first few minutes getting into it. And again, I say this every week, it just takes a wee bit of discipline to know 10 minutes. It's going to feel like hell when I'm doing it, but it's over and done with pretty quick. I remember that feeling of when it's done. It wasn't too bad. So it was probably the first few minutes, if that you could have pushed yourself harder. And that's just a lesson. So next time you come at it, just go all out, flat out from the start. Because that can be quite hard to do, because we're always thinking, oh, I better hold back a bit, save something in the tank. Well done, hopefully you enjoyed it. It is 10 minutes. You should feel pretty much done. You should be able to do another run through, but you should not be able to replicate the intensity that you just worked out at, okay? Yes, we could do another 5 rounds of that, but it's not the point. All out, flat out, max. We can't sustain that for long. Plus, it makes us really dig deep mentally, okay? And hopefully the more you do this, you'll realize that you do get better at pushing yourself. And it does make the things that aren't quite as intense seem a little bit easier. And it's a bit easier to push yourself through those things. Take that for anything that you do. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. 6 exercises today. Quite enjoyed that.